I want to show you guys how to work with blanks. Perhaps things that you've, downloaded online from shopping sites that you want to then put into your mood board. Okay. So I have downloaded this image of a couple throw pillows. I just grabbed them from Wayfair because I liked the positioning of them on a couch. Okay. There is no real rhyme or reason. I always look for one that's sort of plain and clean, but it still has the wrinkles and stuff. It doesn't look like they've just changed the colors. Like you can see here, we've got lots of different options, but they actually took new photographs for each color instead of just changing the colors in Photoshop. Okay. So you can download a neutral one, or you can download a color that's close to what you want. If it's you want that to be the base of your pattern, that's cool too. Okay. So right now I've got these two pillows, in an image, and I want to just make it the pillows. So I'm going to make this layer, background layer, not locked. So I'll make it a layer I can actually work from. And let's see what happens when I remove the background. It's like magic, guys. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to go into my layer mask, and I'm going to grab a paintbrush. And right now, my paintbrush is kind of fluffy. You can tell by the blur. So I'm just going to undo that, and I'm going to make it a harder brush by hitting Shift right square bracket, or I can just go up here and I can change the hardness. Okay, so right now I have it all the way hard. Oops. I've got my opacity to 100 and my flow is 56. So flow is just going to mean how much of the paint comes out when you click. So it gives you a little bit more grace. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to just and you can see, because this is downloaded from the internet, it's pretty pixelated. It's not great when I zoom in tight. So just be mindful of where you download them from. They might not be high enough quality for you to work with. But that's okay. The higher res the image, the better quality your final renderings are going to come out. And you can use keywords when you're searching, high res blank pillow or whatever you want it to be. Okay. I will include this file for you guys when I'm done. Great. Good. That's fine. We'll leave a little shadow. That's all good. And then I just got to get rid of this oops. That was the shadow and the orange reflecting on the couch behind it. Again, right? It's all about light and shadow. Everything is light and shadow. Okay, so that is not bad. Just going to clean this up a bit. Okay, so that looks good to me. I don't want all this extra material, this extra canvas. So I'm actually going to crop it, and I'm going to make it closer to the size of the pillows. Again, because we're working with a layer mask, we're not deleting the pixels. So if I click and I disable, part of the couch is still there. Okay. Okay, so that's good for me. You could go one step further and you could take the color out of this using an adjustment layer. You could go into hue saturation, and again, you could take the color out, make it a little bit more neutral to work with. All right, that feels a little bit more neutral. But just be mindful that you might start to lose some of that good, like the velvet texture detail and whatnot. Okay. So I'm actually going to just leave it as is because I can always do an overlay, or I can just download a beige pillow and then I have like a white-ish canvas to work from. Okay. So that works for me. I'm going to save as. I'm going to save it to the cloud. And I'm going to put this in my working files. And I'm going to call this stock pillows. And we'll actually call it orange. Okay. That's it. It's pretty easy, guys. I'll show you something else in a new video.